What's up? It's your homie Jwoo, and it's another video. So first of all, let's get out of this perspective because I'm ugly, and let's go straight to that perspective. There we go, Scully guy. So I'm gonna do weekly updates or close to weekly updates when we're in season, when I'm working on cars, or I guess when I feel it's prudent in single take. So this is a one take. One takes are unedited videos. So I have to be on my clue of my game, which is sad because I can barely talk as is. And that's it. So welcome to Jumpstart Garage. First of all, thank you for 1,500 subscribers. It's super exciting. It is a big milestone for the channel that really just releases content of what we like, especially with what's been going on. I haven't exactly been Mr. Baller Pants, and the cars that I build are things that I necessarily like, and it's not necessarily what the internet likes. So if you're watching this channel, you are like the best person ever. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. And if you enjoy the cars in the channel or the builds, awesome. If you're in for the features and events, cool. But please stick around, or at least drop a like and then bounce out, or say your piece on my project. You can also leave negative comments, whether I'm a moron or not, or if you don't like the cars, I don't care, because it's America and you have the freedom to express yourself and say what you like. And I always respond to them too. So on that note, let's get started. First of all, the garage. The garage looks like a dumpster, okay? It's horrible. Let me know in the comments if you think I should redo this garage. I am really forced to, and we're about to go over there. But let me know in the comments if I redo this garage. Because first of all, the garages and spaces like hot rodders and people working on cars, especially, like there's super nice garages out there that I'm sure that do work on cars. They have like a million tools. But there's also like show car garages, and I'd like to make this so you can enjoy it and it looks nice, but also like it's still always gonna be a mess because maybe this is an example of my ADHD. But let me know in the comments if you think I should start redoing all this. That would be awesome because I have to redo this. I did this corner. Isn't that nice? That's great. And there was this. We had a unwanted entry of mice. I just preemptively planned for what could happen over here. I added a piece of metal, which I think was a part of a skid plate that I was going to put on a car like a universal setup. And there was a hole here. Notice that hole here. This is wet because where my power comes in, the cap on the top that's supposed to seal it from getting rainwater in does not work. It was installed wrong. And that was 6 years ago. So that's pretty decent for 6 years, but we still have a problem. We have to fix it. Now, a number of wonderful things happened. I started pulling the drywall up because it was wet, and then I actually pulled really hard, and I pulled all the way up here. It had a 220 that was improperly wired in. Well, it was wired in, but right here, the wiring setup was left, so it did not have its proper grounding on the metal box. If you're an electrician, you know what that means. So if something touches, boom, it's not going to set the breaker off. It's going to catch on fire. I would have caught video for you guys. Trust me, I love showing you guys content, but I need to keep my house from burning down. And I did save it. So I removed everything properly. I redid, checked everything in here, cleaned up everything, and added these nifty little screws and redid that. So that's my build. This may be my next build. Let me know. You think I can even do it? I don't know. Maybe I should go to other people's garages and take a look. Corbin redid his garage recently, and he was in one of my videos showing his garage, so we should revisit that. But let's get to it. This is the crew, and guess what? All the cars run, and that's the reason why we have this video. The update is everything's running great and everything's looking good. So we're going to go through the current cars that I've had and the last two that I just started working on, and the reason why we're here. One, obviously, it's because I'm poor. Look at these cars. This is my 1996 1.8 liter Miata. If you don't know, the Miata is the 1.8 liter is the big block of Miata things. Mainly the idea of the 1.8 liter, which is everything of the 1.6 but bigger, was designed for certain markets that wanted more displacement, because in some countries there ain't no replacement for displacement. You know what I'm saying? I got this car and it has literally no rust on it, and I decided it'd be sweet to get some Volks, which I got on a trade because otherwise I really don't go for name brand wheels. But I needed something nice because I was doing OEM Plus to at least be able to try to get some, you know, get some respect from the car meet people that would be like, oh, your car's lame. Did that, did a eBay lip spoiler, coilovers, intake, which I made, 90s era stickers, which are from the 90s. Interior is pretty simple. NRG carbon fiber shift knob, and more stickers on a radio that sucks because I just have a Bluetooth speaker in the back, and some harnesses for looks because they were just laying around my garage, and I'll use them on a race car when I need them. I do use this for autocross, but because I do not have a roll cage or hardtop, no track days. Boo. So if you have a hardtop that you are willing to donate to me, or when I mean I donate, sell to a decent price, not the price of another Miata, please let me know. So that is my Miata. It's almost a keeper car. I would love to keep it, but I probably will because it fits in that corner really good. But it's also really small and it's really uncomfortable for long trips, and that's one thing that bugs me. Also, the headlight thing, some people ask me about that. Why do you have this? It's because my air intake tube goes up to here. So I guess I'll show you my makeshift air intake. Tattoos by JWoo, that's my Instagram. Please give me a follow. Here's the interior. The only thing that's broken is I broke the handbrake, so it just does that. So I was doing drifty things, so I found out this is an open diff. And I can drift a Miata open diff pretty good. Don't ask me how. That's the intake. Oh, that's the only rust I got for some reason. That's so weird. That's the intake. I cut this back. I put heat shield tape on there. I did a drop-in filter, cleaned it up, and I run it to the headlight. These hoods are extremely light, even though I want a carbon fiber because this hood has a little dent. But yeah. Now, at this car, HHR end up having issues, so we end up getting the white HHR. I finished that quickly. It had its own video for it, which I should do just separate videos when I work on little stuff at a time. But somebody really wanted that car because I was going to put both these HHRs. I picked this one up to originally flip because I really loved the panel van. But as I kept working on this car, I was not going to let this car go into somebody else's hands, as I hate flippers. If I'm going to flip a car, I'm going to put some work into it, hopefully get some money back. Now I'm at the point where I'll probably just not get any money back, so I kept it and sold the other car. The other car did its purpose. It got me through the winter. Now this is a 2010 HHR SS 5-speed LSD model car. I added a aftermarket grille, which fits oddly because it is for a standard HHR, as the SS has a bigger grille, but I like it because it gives it the big bumper look. Need for Speed Underground, SUV upgrades. You guys know, if you know, you know. Now, this is the side. A lot of paint defects, obviously, because this was in a southern area, obviously a desert car at one point. Probably could have been an accident because this is some lifted, cracked paint, so it looks like, from what I look at, very, very small amount of Bondo probably there. Up over the interior. Interior is immaculate. The AC works perfect. We now have 150,000 miles. We have the GM Performance console thing that does all the cool stuff. The seats, the moonroof. It's nice. It's nice. Transmission's pretty good. I did the transmission fluid change and a bunch of stuff, maintenance there. It has a new clutch, so I want to make sure everything was done right. Has a ZZP catless downpipe, and it has a JWoo Ghetto air intake part 2, just like the other car. Remove the top of the box here. I would really like to make a vent right here to get access from here. Let me know in the comments what you think. This sounds great. This is a standard eBay filter, and I just pounded that in, flattened that out, and laid it in there till it clicked in. And I even got room for more filter. That's it. Pretty simple. Downpipes back there. It's chilling overall. And the car is got a little bit, you can see there's a little tiny bit of rust. Pretty good for a HHR that was in the Midwest for years. So that is the car that I may possibly take on another road trip once I do the timing chain. There's no sign there's issues with the timing chain, but I'm probably going to do the timing chain just so I can do a 2,000 to 3,000 mile trip, maybe 4. Take a bunch of trips next year, get some better video content. Obviously know that we mainly cover feature videos and people's projects and where they start with the projects. This is the final ride, and the stable is a 2001, I believe, 2001 CRV. It's set up for overlanding and getting me around in winter. It has my Koenig wheels that also fit the HHR. It has snow tires on there. Ignore those little bumps. Overall, the car is decently clean, but it is also rusty because it is another, we don't know how to spray the back fender wells of our car after we drive it owner. Interior is immaculate, if not perfect. It's at 2,005 miles with only 50 miles on the timing belt and water pump and pulley that was done because it was making a weird noise, and I realized that the tensioner pulley was noisy. Is a 5-speed, which is a ton of fun. It has an exhaust and it has brakes, like the classic, you know, like vented brake rotors or whatever you want to call it. AC is super nice on it. Car sounds super good. Loud because it's an exhaust system, Honda exhaust system. Feels like you're driving a lifted Civic. And we're at the ORV trails. I've not trailed it yet, and I have my exhaust with a weird, oddly weird hole in the side of it. Don't ask me how, but it's there. Fun, super fun. So this is a really fun car. We're gonna get some more video with this. All the cars are running great, and that's the reason. That's my update. For the first time in Jumpstart Garage history, all the projects are done. And that means we're gonna have to get another, guys. So I'm gonna leave this. Leave your comments, what you think of the cars. I'm also, leave that alone, thinking about trading one of these. And I am in the talks to trade something for that. All right, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, great for the channel. Now, I'm gonna leave one hint to what this car possibly could be. The car has the same engine. That's it. Figure it out. So, thank you for watching. I will give you another update soon. Peace.